This is the AI Desk, where today's signals reveal tomorrow's power. Something is breaking in AI right now. And most people still think this is the fun new tools phase. It's not. We're entering the consolidation phase.
Oh God, here we go. You say consolidation phase, like a Marvel villain.
That's because it kind of is one. Think about what's happening. A year ago, hundreds of AI startups looked valuable. Today, half of them are one product update away from extinction.
Okay, but let's be honest. Some of those companies deserved it. You can't raise $40 million because your app writes LinkedIn posts with emojis.
That's fair. But this is bigger than bad startups dying. The foundation model companies are swallowing entire categories, and they're doing it fast. Look at coding. Companies built massive businesses around AI coding assistants. Then OpenAI improves ChatGPT coding. Anthropic improves Claude coding. Google pushes Gemini into dev workflows. Microsoft folds Copilot into everything. Suddenly, the standalone companies look vulnerable overnight.
And Cursor's exploding right now.
Yes, but notice why. Cursor survives because it became an actual workflow. Not just AI but prettier. That's the new rule. If your company is just a thin layer over a model, you're in danger.
Mrs. Robinson's ghost is humming low by the pool with a pink flamingo. They said
This episode is brought to you by Mad Cheetah and their new album WTF, Where is the Forest? It's eco-pop engineered for the future. Bold beats, global rhythms, and a message that actually matters. If you want music that hits your brain and your heart, explore WTF by Mad Cheetah. That's MADCHITA. Streaming now on all major platforms.
plastics, it's fantastic, floating in a sea of static.
Look at image generation. Midjourney changed the world. Then OpenAI integrated image generation directly into ChatGPT. Google pushes Imagen. Adobe injects Firefly into Creative Cloud. Now users start asking, why am I paying for 5 tools?
Because creatives are addicted to aesthetics and chaos?
Also true. But the bigger shift is consumer psychology. People now expect AI features to appear everywhere automatically. And that expectation destroys pricing power. Look at what Microsoft did historically. They absorbed word processing, spreadsheets, presentation software, email, chat. Now AI companies are doing the same thing, but at insane speed. And the acquisition machine is accelerating. Microsoft invested massively into OpenAI instead of trying to build everything from scratch immediately. Amazon poured billions into Anthropic. Google keeps acquiring elite AI talent and folding it into DeepMind and Gemini efforts. Meta is aggressively hiring entire research teams. This isn't normal hiring anymore. It's AI resource warfare.
And honestly, the flirting between startups and big tech is hilarious. Every founder says, "We're changing the world." Then 6 months later, they're like, "We're excited to join the Google family."
You sound personally offended.
I am. Because half these founders start as rebels and end up becoming feature updates.
But that's exactly the point. The middle layer is disappearing. Small niche creators can still survive because they move fast. Huge infrastructure companies survive because they own compute and ecosystems. But the middle? Danger zone. The pretty good SaaS company with decent growth? That category is getting squeezed from both sides, and investors know it. VCs now ask one brutal question. What happens if OpenAI adds this next quarter? That single question is killing funding rounds.
Which, honestly, is kind of savage. Imagine spending 3 years building your company. Then Sam Altman casually demos your entire business during a live stream.
That has basically happened multiple times already. Research assistants, meeting summarizers, writing tools, customer support layers, basic design tools, entire product categories suddenly feel fragile. But here's where people underestimate this. This isn't just a startup story, it's a labor story. AI compresses organizational layers. One employee with strong AI workflows now performs like entire teams from a few years ago. Junior coding roles shrink. Entry-level content roles shrink. Analyst layers shrink. Not eliminated completely, compressed.
Corporations love this part, though. They act all ethical publicly. Meanwhile, executives are absolutely salivating. Wait, you're telling me one cracked-out AI operator can replace 7 meetings and 4 managers? They love that sentence.
And eventually, AI starts replacing coordination itself. That's the deeper shift. The AI doesn't just do work, it organizes work, tracks work, monitors work, schedules work, reports on work. At some point, the software becomes middle management.
Okay, that is creepy. Like, genuinely creepy. Because humans don't realize how much of corporate life is coordination theater.
Exactly. And AI is very good at reducing friction, which means companies become leaner, but also more centralized. Now zoom out further. The companies controlling AI interfaces are becoming economic operating systems. Apple, Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Meta. These aren't just apps anymore, they're behavioral layers.
And consumers are getting weirdly emotionally attached too. People don't use AI anymore. They confide in it. They brainstorm with it, argue with it, ask relationship advice from it. Honestly, some people flirt with AI more than real humans.
That got oddly specific.
Don't make this about me, Rowan.
I wasn't. Until now. But that behavior shift matters. Because once AI becomes your default thinking layer, switching costs becomes psychological, not technical. That's the real battle now. Habit formation, dependency, trust. The AI race is no longer just about intelligence. It's about who becomes impossible to leave. And the companies that win that battle may end up controlling the next economic era. This is the AI Desk,
where today's signals reveal tomorrow's power.